Tracy Says, Tracy McElfresh here with sewing tips in and around a minute. So today I am replacing a zipper in a football, which is Soccer in America coat. And I have the zipper in. It took like an hour to take out, and then getting it in was really tricky because you have the possibility, if it's not perfect, redoing it again and again. The way that these little jackets are put together, the zipper is put in before the whole jacket is put together. So it's really easy and fast for them to put it in. But for us, it takes forever, and that's why it's so expensive. So I've got it in, but I have to get this part down, and this part is where the zipper bottom is, and it's got a closure down here because it's separating. I wanted to get close to the size, and it needed to be that same zipper. So I'm gonna flip the camera and show you up close how I'm going to get this all back together with minimal hand stitching. All right, so I have sewn it into the outside, then flipped it, and then I pinned it so that this piece would go over the stitches, and then I stitched that down. But now I'm left with getting this part sewn back together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to machine stitch this side where I can see the zipper and then I'm going to do a tack stitch over this right here. So the problem is that I need to see where the stitches are on the outside so it doesn't look crooked. And they are on this side. Those are the stitches. I left the threads in there so I could see where I was to stitch at. So the little trick I'm gonna show you is that you take a pen and you poke the pen in where the stitches are from the other side, and let's see if I can do this with one hand, all the way through. So I've poked the pen in right there, and then you take, see how there's little dots there? You take your marker and you paint the pen just like that. And when you pull it back through, it leaves that little pink dot. So now I know exactly where the stitches are on the other side. So if you have another way that you like to use, because there's always multiple ways to do things, please let me know. And this is a friction marker. I do not want it to be on the outside where it's going to be shown, so because sometimes it comes back. So that's it, Tracy McElfresh. That's how I get stuff on the other side so that I could see it without having a big pink line or a bunch of chalk there. And then I'm just gonna take this piece and cover it over and hand stitch it down.